competition at the high end of PC gaming graphics has been sorely missing for several years, but AMD, Nasdaq, AMD, is back with a bang hot of the heels of its highly successful Ryzen 5000 launch earlier this month. The new Radeon RX 6000 series graphics card are today getting put through their paces, and I'm pleased to finally offer full performance numbers below for the RX 6800 XT and RX 6800, and you can see my full review of the latter in this separate article. The new cards, which also include the RX 6900 XT to be released soon, sport the 7nm RDNA 2 architecture that introduces ray tracing for the first time on an AMD desktop graphics card, using Ray Accelerators. Each Ray Accelerator is able to calculate up to 4 ray box intersections or 1 ray triangle intersection every clock. As we saw with Nvidia's RTX cards, though, game support will vary depending on the implementation, with AMD supporting those based on Microsoft DXR and Vulkan APIs. However, extensions outside of this, such as Nvidia's extensions for games such as Wolfenstein, Youngblood, are not currently supported. AMD has introduced a feature called Smart Access Memory, which is exclusive to 6000 series cards. The feature expands the PCIe bandwidth to allow AMD Ryzen CPUs to access all of a graphics card's memory, which it claims can offer significant performance benefits. Of course, you will also need a Ryzen 5000 series processor and 500 series chipset motherboard. Nvidia will be releasing its own version of Smart Access Memory soon and will support Intel motherboards as well. The new cards use a triple axial fan design with air exhausting out the sides of the card. There are no vents at the far ends. The RX 6800 stays within the 2-slot design, while the RX 6800 XT is slightly more girthy at 2.5 slot, but both cards are 267mm long. With no RTX-style flow-through fan and smaller dimensions than the RTX 3080, the RX 6800 XT is likely to be a better match for some PC cases, especially small form-factor ones. My test system includes an Intel Core i9-10900K and 16GB 3466 MHz Corsair Vengeance DDR4 memory. The system is the same as the one I used for my Nvidia RTX testing, so does not support PCIe 4.0 and obviously lacks support for AMD's Smart Access Memory 2, but so do the vast majority of gaming PCs out there. I intend to compare both it and Nvidia's implementation in a future article instead. With ray tracing and DLSS enabled, Nvidia has a clear lead, with the RTX 3080 comfortably outstripping the RX 6800 XT at 2560 by 1440. However, with ray tracing disabled, the AMD card actually offered a much higher minimum 99th percentile with a slight deficit on the average frame rate. At 4K, the difference was even larger, with ray tracing and DLSS enabled with a sizable lead for Nvidia's RTX 3080. Interestingly, the RX 6080 XT also fared less well at 4K without ray tracing, losing its lead over the Nvidia card, albeit only just.